Okay, I'm Ron Schaefer. I'm the Director of Growth Initiatives. I think Mark showed you that this morning on the slide. And my group handles any types of growth opportunities, and we have the specialty business, which niche markets such as the sprayer and the forage harvester. What I'd like to talk about is we've done some really fun things and exciting things with these two business units right here. We formed a business unit. Doug Otto right here is our general manager of our self-propelled forage harvester unit, and Scott Lauer is our one of our sales specialists that works for Sheldon Gerstbacher, who's located in Saskatoon, who runs our self-propelled sprayer and crop production business unit. What do I mean by business unit? Before we approached this business, much like we did everything else, okay? These were involved in the hay and forage products. These might have been involved in the cash crop products. We didn't really have any sole focus on it. Our field guys out there tried to sell all the products together, right? We recognize that this is a niche business and it's a growth opportunity in both these areas. And so we formed a business unit. So as an example, Doug's responsible for sales and marketing of this product in North America. Okay, he has a sales force out and a service team also assigned to him, and we're taking the laser-focused approach. It's been very positive. Our dealers have engaged. We're growing share in both these product lines. It's been very positive for the brand. Okay, what they're going to talk today about, Scott's going to talk about some features on the self-propelled sprayer that are new, and the exciting fact that we're launching our Tier 4, which is in conjunction with our clean energy leader position as a brand. And Doug's going to talk about some really cool opportunities that we found because of the business unit. We discovered some opportunities in biomass that we weren't aware of. So he's going to focus on that with that forage harvester. So with that, Scott, will you go ahead and take away the sprayer?
So I'm going to have to do it. Go over here a little bit closer. For those of you that were familiar with the Guardian sprayer prior to model year 15, from outward appearances, you probably don't notice that much of a difference. And there's a good reason for that. We had a lot of industry-leading features on the sprayer before. We've carried those into model year 15. The first one that I'd like to point out is our ground clearance. We advertise a 72-inch ground clearance. It is all of that and a little more depending on what tires you have on the machine. That allows our operators to get into the crop, into taller crops later in the season, to spread out their applications of nutrients, but also get into some late season applications where they may have to do some spot insecticide spraying or some fungicide applications. Touching on that is also our boom. With this parallel link arm system on our boom, we offer the widest range of boom height in the industry. So you can spray down as low as 22 inches if you're doing pre-plant applications. Windy condition allows that tip to be close to the target so you minimize your drift potential. We can also go up to as high as 118 inches so you can get into late season tasks with corn and do those spot applications that I was talking about if you have to touch on a fungicide or get some insecticide applications done. You can do that with a ground machine. Typically, our customers would have to hire airplane operators to come in and fly that product on. You can do that with this machine. So it helps the operator spread out the cost of the machine and get more functionality out of it. With the front boom design, we can also detach the front boom and make other attachments on it. One of the primary ones is a liquid nitrogen filter bar, which is also very tall, so you can spread out those nitrogen applications much later in the season than you could with a traditional pull-behind toolbar that you attach to a tractor. Another big advantage that we've offered, industry-leading suspension. We have a hydraulic independent suspension system versus a typical airbag or shock system that you would see on most self-propelled sprayers. This gives us 20 inches of travel on our suspension system. Our competitors run about, on average, 10 inches suspension travel. So we boast that we've got the smoothest ride in the self-propelled sprayer industry. We offer a mid-mount tank, which gives us 50-50 weight distribution from front to back. That maximizes the amount of traction that we've got, but also minimizes the compaction that we're creating. The tank that we offer is another industry-leading feature. We offer the biggest tank that's available on a self-propelled sprayer. You can get up to a 1,600-gallon tank on the Guardian sprayer. Then moving back to the back of the machine, and that's where Ron touched on. Now with our Tier 4, we've always offered the highest horsepower availability in a self-propelled machine. With our Tier 4 transition this year, that's gone up to 400 horsepower that's available in the Guardian sprayer. New Holland has been the leader in transitioning to Tier 4 environment to get to a cleaner operating system. The sprayers this year is the latest line of our products that's going to do that. We carry with that the improvements and efficiencies that we've seen with other products. So we've increased our horsepower capacity on these machines, yet we've also increased the fuel efficiency of the machines. Now, since we had to make changes to the engine, some of the components got bigger and we've added additional components. The actual housing around the engine has grown as well. We took advantage of that to make some significant improvements on that. In the past, you've had access to the engine compartment from quick access with a latch door only from the bottom and from the front. With model year 15, our operators and our technicians will have quick access to every side of the engine, 360 degrees, top, bottom, sides, front, and back. Which will make it easier and more efficient for them to get in and do their daily maintenances and services, but also for our dealer technicians to get in and do any work on the machine without having to remove a lot of housing and bolts. Now, a transition to Tier 4 technology soaks up a lot of engineering resources, so a transition for a product alone to Tier 4 is a lot. But we've also taken our model year change to incorporate some additional benefits and features. And we focused the rest of those on our cab. 2 years ago, we came out with a brand new cab, set the standard for the sprayer control, or for the self-propelled sprayer industry, and came out with the most comfortable, quietest cab in the industry. We've made some improvements to that this year, primarily focused on operator comfort and efficiencies. We've narrowed the armrest to give the operator more leg room and more cab room to store things within his cab. It also makes it more ergonomic for them to reach, feel, find the switches that they need to. We've added adjustments to the armrest, so now you can accommodate that armrest in relation to the seat to fit different sizes of operators. So the armrest will go up, down, away from the seat, forward or back. So for each operator that gets in it, they can tailor custom that seat and armrest configuration to meet the size of their body. We also have a chassis monitor on the sprayer, which monitors a lot of the functions that are going back here on the machine part of the sprayer, not necessarily the spraying function, but what's going on in the machine. In the past, that's been a 4-inch screen that you could go in and find that information. For model year 15, we've gone to a 7-inch color touchscreen display. So now it's easier for the operator to see as he's maneuvering through the field. But also with that touchscreen capability, not only can we monitor what's going on in the sprayer, but we can now control a lot of functions that are going on in the sprayer with just a touch of the screen. So rather than reaching and trying to find a lot of different switches on the control panel, the operator can see right there on his color touchscreen display and activate valves, pumps, those types of functions within the screen itself. That screen will also become a backup monitor. We've added an option for a backup camera. Nice thing about a front boom machine, the important part of the sprayer is out in front of you where you can see it. However, there's always times when you like to know what's going on in back of you, especially if you're trying to park in a shed or if you're traveling in traffic, you don't know how close traffic's getting to you. We now have that option. It will come right up on the screen in the cab. The operator knows exactly what's going on behind the machine. Any questions?